Watch this. God has.
Good day, everybody. To you. Thank you for joining me. I would like us to continue the analysis on the three Musketeers. the Rara journalists and the fake widow. Yeah. Just a minute. I'm searching for the video. Kindly help me to press the like button. Thank you. Aha, we are here.
City Pepsi promo don land o. Just buy Pepsi 50.
Let me quickly do a recap. I think where we got to yesterday was where she spoke about her Unilag boyfriend. Yes. Help me hit the like button, please. Thank you. Her Unilag boyfriend was where she ended it yesterday. And then she spoke a lot about her dad's local way of protecting them, putting the dad in a bad light. Also the stepmoms, whatever. Let's continue.
And when I met this Gio for the first time, immediately he saw me like this. Please give her my number. All my numbers. Give her my.
Remember yesterday, she said she had been writing for 2 years. She had been writing for 2 years without being acknowledged. And I can imagine, when if such this manipulative kind of person gets to the Geo, they enter, people like this enter, I was there, I was in MFM for 22 years. I worked personally with the Geo for 11 years. And a lot of times when we go to see the Geo too, you see him attending to, it's an open place. It's an open space. You see him attending to people like this. Sometimes you hear the conversations. So imagine this kind of person, kind of vindictive kind of person, entering with tears. Daddy, I'm having this problem. I'm having that problem. I am seeing this. I am seeing that. I am seeing Ejo. I am seeing Kiun, seeing Scorpion, seeing Tiger. The Geo being a deliverance minister, definitely, even if it was you will be moved. The way she's been telling the stories too, if not that Atin Fiori Pipe Balo, you will be moved. So there is possibility that you say, this girl needs urgent attention with all these things she's saying. So let's continue.
Numbers. And he told me that, daughter, This is
that was about 3 years after you joined
your letter. They will see him.
him. Okay.
So it was that hard to
It was
see a
a
general
process.
overseer. Yes.
Can you hear? Can you hear how she's contradicting herself? She said the GO saw her and gave her gave her all his numbers. Again, she immediately twisted it. You know, after they have given you appointment, they now give you, after they have gotten your letter, they now give you appointment like 8 months later. This is somebody who had been writing for about 2 years old. At some point, she said somebody helped her to write, and immediately the GO gave her appointment. Now she's saying again, they can give you 8 months. You were not given, Mrs. Ajibade, you did not acknowledge the fact that you were given 8 months appointments, 8 months waiting appointments. You said the person helped you to write and the GO saw you immediately. So why are you trying to paint the GO in bad light? Why are you talking about the 8 months appointment? Did it happen to you? And these are the way they try to victimize. You know, these people are just vindictive in nature. You can imagine that unfortunate blogger saying whatsoever that the GO is coming to do in the US against her. Who has your time? To your long. Baba Oni Baba is celebrating his birthday, and it is in his usual manner every year. In his birthday season like this, to go and conduct crusade. The gentleman is coming to his church in the United States for a crusade. You in your cubicle inside Maryland there, you are shouting, look at ya, anything you have planned to come and do in America. Well, who has your time? Oni ẹ̀dà bí orin Wasiu Ayinde. Ó ní mélòó gangan lera o. Mo ní mélòó gangan lera o. Tó láràn ń yọ òun lẹ́nu ẹ má gbà mí. Èèrà, that ant, that tiny ant. You know how tiny the ant is. Even the head of the ant is so tiny. You can imagine the stomach of the ant. The ant is now saying it's been disturbed by ringworm. Who has your time? Who has your time? Angel Jr., you're welcome. Emilio Crowell, you're welcome. Kata Woral, you're welcome. Who has this woman's time? Nobody. But you know, in order for her people, her gullible followers, for them to think, oh, they are achieving something, she will cry foul again. Olukoya, you are coming. Olukoya is coming to United States for crusade. Anything you are coming to do against me, who get you that you are owing you are a debtor to this man's ministry. The money wey court say make you go pay, you never pay. You still dey owe am. You dey owe gbese. Unfortunate blogger, you are owing gbese. And the man of God is just coming to his church to conduct a crusade. Now you are crying, anything is coming to do. To do to what? Who are you? You are nobody. You are irrelevant. You are a CRIMINAL. You are wanted in Nigeria for having committed the contempt of court. and you are a casemate with Mrs. Ajibade in a cyberbullying defamation matter in Nigeria. You are a serial criminal. Let's continue with the interview.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, of course, he had a lot of people to see. So
Thank you.
So
The man quickly cleared her. Stop trying to say he gives people 8 months appointment. He has a lot of people to see. He's a very busy man.
when I saw him immediately, he said, I want you to be working for me. The type of person, you should not work under anybody. Don't work anywhere. Work with me. You'll be my transcriber. Give me a laptop. Give me where to stay. Okay. So
he gave you a laptop and he gave you accommodation immediately. I can imagine the kind of crocodile tears you would have cried in front of him. Daddy, Jerry, Daddy. There are people like that. I was in that corridor for years. In fact, there are people who will tell us in those days, when I get to the GO, they would have started practicing how they will act when they get there because they know he's a compassionate man. They know he's very compassionate and he will be moved. So imagine you meeting somebody for the first time, Mrs. Ajibade, and the person gave you a laptop that your peers were looking for that time. A lot of your peers, you said you were in 200 level then. A lot of your peers at the University of Lagos could not afford a laptop. He gave you a laptop immediately. He gave you accommodation immediately, free of charge. And he gave you a job to start transcribing for him so that you have a source of living. Torí Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run má mà jẹ́ aṣoore ṣe. Ọlọ́run má mà jẹ́ aran èèyàn tó máa kó bá wa lọ́wọ́.
that's how told me something about myself, that you have a calling, this and that. But he said
he was able to reach you immediately.
I was surprised he was able to. Then he now told me that, but
is it not that same calling that the GO told you that you have, that you are trying to now use his name to build? Fire, pretty face. I would have loved to see your face, whether it is truly pretty. Ètèmi nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ṣe bẹ̀ ètèmi ló wá wò oníṣekúṣe nìyẹn, oníròkúrò nìyẹn. Lọ́yà kẹ̀wò ló máa fẹ́ jẹ́ yẹn. Where were we?
something is following you. You are being monitored.
Insult me in the comment section. Flag emergency show me. I have just 1 hour, 45 minutes remaining. Let me do and go. Please. I beg you, Biko. So the man of God told you immediately that one, you have a calling upon your life. And that calling now is what the unfortunate blogger is not allowing you to focus on again. The same way she did to me. Kàkà kí n máa kọrin káàkiri. Iṣẹ́ àǹbú Dr. Olukoya ló gbélé mi lọ́wọ́. Iṣẹ́ afẹ́fà Mountain of Fire lulẹ̀ ló gbélé mi lọ́wọ́. Mrs. Ajibade, you met somebody for the first time. He gave you a laptop. He gave you accommodation. He gave you a job. He told you about your life. You have God's calling upon your life, but then he told you again, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọ́n tẹ̀lé ẹ káàkiri, àwọn ló ń rí. What more do you want? Kí lẹ tún fẹ́? What more do you want?
Must be coming for prayer. So I started telling him some of my experience. He said, go and write them. So he has virtually most, even the experience I can't remember here now. I wrote them many pages. I gave it to him. He has the archive of my experience.
That is Daniel Kolawole, Dr. Pastor Daniel Kolawole.
You are saying that he has the archive of my experience. So experience yẹn ń sìn yín gold ni àwọn ejò tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí lójú àlá àwọn all the crocodiles all the àwọn ìyá onírò mẹ́ta tó ń rí lójú àlá yẹn ni they are like assets now. He has them as if he has your gold.
He has.
General Overseer.
He has. Then I told him that I'm attending youth church, but this is what happened to me that they told me not to join. He said I should not mind them, they are blind, they can't see.
Yeah.
You are having angelic visitation. Don't go there, it's polluted. Be coming here, come to headquarters. When you just come straight into my
The GO will never tell you that his own youth church is polluted. The general overseer, Dr. Olukoya, will never tell you that his own youth church is polluted. Errora paro. Ejo. And that's the way the other one too adds join to the imagine she wanted to show everybody that I was collecting money from a single mother. At first, she kept calling her a widow. And she wanted to prove that I was collecting. Even the money that I sent to her, to Mrs. Ajibade, she posted it as money given to me by Mrs. Ajibade. You know, when people are practicing mischief, when they are on a vendetta, they are blind to reality. What is on their mind is that EVIL that they want to carry out.
office. I said, your security, don't worry about it. Just enter. Just enter. Stay. Just be coming for prayers. And you know, once it's 3 a.m., I usually find myself waking up. I can't sleep once it's 3 a.m. Or
Then, even now?
It still happens, but it's not like before.
Okay.
I would let you understand where I'm going to, so that I don't forget some important things. So
she wants to talk about her ministry that she wants to start new. Waking up at 3 a.m. If you sleep at 10 a.m. show 5 hours so to ko jí lágo márùn-ún lágo mẹ́ta òru ni. Is it not okay for you to wake up at 3 a.m.? Show first on the 6 a.m. ni ole.
So once it's 3 a.m., I just find myself waking up. Then when everywhere is quiet, I find some that voice talking to me.
Yes.
Then I usually see things. So the day that I sat down waiting to see
I usually see things. I'm a special child. I'm the special one. I see what everybody don't see. Mrs. Ajibade, you did it. You see. You born 2 children for 2 men. You see. This was before she got married, though. You see. You know, say the golden boy. Ogo molebi, ogo àwọn robots that was kept in your care. You didn't know it, or you see. You didn't see it was going to buy. Oniro.
Somebody was doing a testimony in the church, and I saw a red strange mark on her forehead when she was doing the testimony. I was not trying to tell the person by myself, please, I'm sorry, can you see something on her head? The person said, no, you can't see anything. I wanted to know if it's okay, if I'm normal. So
you yourself know that you are not normal.
I tell the Jew everything. Then he said, start singing. When I start singing, I start saying things in the spirit realm. Say, what are you seeing? I keep telling him what I'm seeing. At times he will hold my hand and say, sing. He join me in sing. When he sees that I'm saying things, he start touching the eye.
See, even as the head of Geo's backup, I think the people Geo spends not more than 3 minutes with each person. When you go to his corridor, you have up to 1,000, sometimes more than 1,000 people waiting there. And he tries to maximize that time to see everybody on that day. The GO will have the time to hold your hand and to tell you, oh yeah, begin to sing. When there are all kinds of dignitaries lined up. In fact, as the head of GO's backup then, because what we used to go to do with him, he will send songs, we will rehearse it, then we will need to go to him and rehearse with him. And you know, that kind of exercise will take some time. You know, while we are singing it, he'll be telling us, no, that part, sing that part like this, sing that part like that. No, okay, remove this one. Okay, let's add this one. Therefore, we and the you know, these are a cappella guys, the Beulah Quartet, we are the people the GOs usually sees last. Why? Because we are coming there to do singing exercises that will take some time. And a lot of times after singing and doing the rehearsals, we go into personal conversations. Daddy, I have this need, or daddy, we have that need, daddy, we need to do this. So it usually puts us at the last. So it is that GO that will now have time to hold your hand and say, yeah, begin to sing, begin to sing, begin to sing. There are a lot of people lined up to see him. Well, you will prove all these things in court. I hope you have your recordings, Sha.
In your own eye.
Yes,
In
you
his
touch
own
the
hand.
eye, touch the eye. So can you still see? I start seeing that it's getting blurry. This thing I'm telling you is not one day. It's 6 years he used to pray with me.
Okay.
So the more he stopped.
Somebody was praying with you for 6 years, and your open eyes was getting closed, but you were still going there for 6 years. Mrs. Ajibade, for 6 solid years.
Watching it, the more it gets blurry, I can't see again. Spiritually.
Spiritually. So,
Yes.
so what of those strange encounters?
No. It's not even what he is trying to test her seer ability. She's seeing
You
things.
see,
I mean,
the
she can
journalist
see
that
what
was not
is
there.
marked on
Maybe
somebody's face.
you should explain for us.
Yes. Okay, like me, I'm in front of her and I say, yeah, start singing. She's singing now, and I'm now using my hand to do like this on her face. So
Asabe, you did there. I think Asabe should be joined to this lawsuit. Because Asabe too is adding his own story. He is talking it as if he was there. He should come and prove what he just said now. I think Asabe should be joined to this lawsuit. Were you there?
and I'm now asking that, are you still seeing again? And saying, see, so
For
Okay,
example, now
okay.
where they put me in the hostel
Yeah.
to stay.
Yeah.
I hope I don't forget. Well, let me first say something.
Yeah.
Before he gave me that, before he gave me house,
Okay.
he gave me money to rent a place.
All this while.
And you know, from that Unilag, they said I should try business admin.
Okay.
So
That other man asked a very good question. Apparently, you did not tell your dad that the general overseer had given you a job, he had given you a laptop, he had given you accommodation. Ṣé ẹ rí irú ọmọ? Ṣé ẹ rí irú ọmọ? Adójútì ni ọmọ. Because I know that if she had told the dad probably would have written an appreciation letter to the GO, or would have come in person and said, this man that is so generous and so magnanimous, this pastor gave my daughter an accommodation, gave my daughter a job. You are still putting your dad furthermore in bad light. Apparently, she did not tell her dad. Can you see this kind of vindictive person? Yeah, somebody just sent me something. Sorry. She would have been the one that sent. Okay. Pastor, we'll talk about that one when I'm done. I'll call you when I'm done, Pastor. You can imagine the kind of person this lady is. Somebody gave you a job, a 200 level student, a 200 level university student. Somebody gave you a job, gave you a laptop, gave you accommodation, gave you his contacts. And you could not tell your dad, Daddy, see what my pastor did, oh. Please, sir, come and help me thank him, oh. Ingratitude.
From that business admin, I already met Gio. He gave me money to rent a house.
Okay.
Before they took me to church house.
He gave you money to rent a house.
So I rent an accommodation in Bariga.
Okay.
So when I got to Bariga, I started staying there.
The Gio did not go and rent the house for you. He gave you the money. Say, go and look for a place of your choice. Ọlọ́mọdé àṣeyọrí rọra ṣe o, anybody tó bá fẹ́ ṣoore rọra ṣe o, anybody tó bá fẹ́ ṣoore.
So the one celestial pastor, he's always wearing one big strange ring.
Okay.
He keeps, anytime he sees me, he'll be adjusting the ring. Greet me. Until one day, I don't know how my kitchen caught fire.
Wow.
He was the one that went to pull it off from his church. Is closer at the back of my room. So
anybody that is around this woman is as far as she is concerned, they are up to no good. A celestial pastor, a good neighbor, somebody you say is always playing with ring anytime he sees you. How does that affect you? Somebody is touching his own ring. How does that affect you? The same way now, somebody is coming to his own church in the US. Somebody is crying, whatsoever you are coming to the US. How does me coming to my church in the US, how does it affect you? To your long. What kind of people is this? You even said your kitchen caught fire. It was this man that went to help you to switch off the fire, to put out the fire.
He keeps telling me that he will marry me. He's trying to, I don't know, he will shake me to find out that a pretty lady, you just see a pretty lady with him.
Can you imagine the level of delulu? Because you moved into the environment. Probably the man has been having issues with his wife. You thought in your mind it was because of you the man sent his wife away. In fact, I don't even want to believe all these things she's saying any longer. Because all she wants is all I can say is she's chasing clout, and she wants to use this platform to start a ministry. Tori she even added me to her. She sent me invite to be added to her prayer group. Babu. I pray in my house. I read my scriptures. I talk to my God. He will join a prayer group. Kim Vefi prayer group.
Sleep with people, to marry people. So he was telling me that I will marry you. And I was like, you're wasting your time. So that when I go and sleep,
if you say you want my affair.
So when I go and sleep, when it's 3 a.m., I start having those angelic visitations. When I sing, I want to pray. It's so beautiful.
Wow.
The experience is so beautiful. So, I'm starting to get to know God. It's now becoming beautiful. It's no more scary. from when I was a Muslim.
Okay.
You understand? So there was now, when he
Can you understand now? The house that Gio gave her money to go and get, that's where she is now. And she says it is now even beautiful. She's not even having angelic visitations again. After you said he touched your eye, he touched your ear, he gave you laptop, he gave you money, and you are trying to make everybody believe that yes, he used all that to steal your spiritual virtues. And please, a disclaimer here. Funke Ashekun posted that I was given 10 million naira by MFM in order to do what I'm doing. It is a big fat lie. I was not given any money. I have not been given any money by Mountain of Fire or by anybody in order to do what I am doing is a form of restitution from my heart. In fact, she almost discouraged me so much while I was doing the apology series. And by God's grace, I know how many people from MFM have personally reached out to me. That, wow, I saw the video, you mentioned my name, my brother. Oh, no problem, no offense. You have been forgiven. God bless you. And they prayed for me. So it is my own way. It is my own way of making restitution. Because you used me to drag this ministry since 2021 till 2026. If I could do more, I would have done that. Because putting myself in Dr. Olukoya's shoes, why? My own intention was not to drag MFM or Dr. Olukoya. My own intention was to leave and go and do my own style of music. I mistakenly fell into your hands and you misled me a lot. The same way you've been misleading others. Bawura, Yewande, Akpeji, Joy. So it is my own way of telling them that I am sorry. And this Mr. Ajibade's case where I'm handling, it is for the sake of her two children, because I know them personally. If she is jailed, those children will suffer. The unfortunate blogger in the US will not be able to take good care of them. What she is after is her own selfish agenda, which I know. Let's continue, please.
start calling me at night, you will call me.
Now, so all this while the GO did not ask your background, your parents, your mom.
He got to know my name. He heard the Disu.
Okay.
There's like, that name rings a bell.
Okay.
Then I said, which Disu? So I explained to him that my dad was under Coach Kanu,
Yeah.
Okocha. So I said, I've met him somewhere
And
like that.
He's also into sports.
Yes, he told me that he has met him somewhere. That's good though. So, he became more closer to me. So when he calls me, he will tell me that one day, any man that wants to pass through you, like those that is interested in you, must pass through him. So I didn't live anyhow life with men then. Okay. Nobody wants to come near Gio's daughter. They call anybody close to him Gio's daughter. Because if you are not serious, they'll get to know. Yeah. So he calls me at night. At times we want to, man, when I used to have time, he will call at night, want to start gisting with you. I don't know, maybe he wants you to be free to tell you. Then he'll start asking you, have you slept with a man? Are you a virgin? I said, I've not slept with a man before. That is very fair. He said, your type, you must not sleep with a man before marriage. Something will happen to you. If you dare sleep with a person, it will turn out pregnancy.
Is that a bad advice? Somebody called you and warned you that you should not be loose with men. Is that a bad advice? Is that a bad advice? Torí Ọlọ́run, Egbani Elijah. Somebody was keeping close touch on you, keeping close watch on you, saying, don't be loose with men. Is that a bad advice?
So your type, you shouldn't sleep with a man. So then I now started doing one prayer. I joined in 1932.
Okay, there's a group in the church called 1930.
Yes.
That is they name it after Prophet Joseph Ayobalola. Yes.
So I joined the team. 1930. The leader of that team really likes me so much.
Is a man or a woman?
A man.
Okay.
He likes me like a daughter, not so he was concerned. I used to tell him the experience. Okay. He now gave me 40 nights with God to go and do 40 days fast. I did the first time that I did it. You know, the prayer point starts from the conception of your mother, how your mother met your father. Prayer points like that. So what your mom must have taken or whatever. So I don't find that book later on, after years. Good. Yes, they have the pattern of some warfare.
Yeah.
So when I started praying that prayer, I did the fast. The fast is 40 days. You don't eat. You eat one meal, 3 p.m.
Okay.
After that 3 p.m., you don't eat again. Till the next day, 3 p.m. Wow. So you have to wake up 11 p.m. to pray till.
Spiritually.
Yes, I did that first time. When I did that first time, shook. It shook so much that I just saw somebody walking into my room. Touched my stomach. I was afraid. And it touched my stomach and I became still. Then started giving me information. I thought that, okay, maybe it's good. After some time, I pray from 11 to 3.
Every day.
Every day. So 3.
Which information did that person start giving you? The person did not give you information that you are going to have 2 children for 2 fathers, for 2 different men. That person did not give you information that this man you are going to marry is going to be a situation. What information? Information that has led you to nowhere. Information that is now leading you to jail now, which somebody like me is trying to rescue you.
A.M. is that covenant. That time I used to get good.
The covenant time is what she wants to use to start ministry. She persuaded me that time. Hey, do I do my covenant time? Madam, you that got to MFM 2014, I mean 2016, you said. I got to MFM 2019. I got to MFM 1999. I got born again 2001. Èmi àti ọkọ ẹ tó jẹ́ mentor ẹ lájọ wà nílé caliber. You are telling me, you'll be asking me, do I do my quiet time? So I should be telling you how I do my quiet time. I'm not a nephew. I'm not a baby in the spirit. You'll be saying, I should join. If I want to do vigil in my house, I do 3 days dry on my own. On my own.
Man head, then down was
serpents.
After I've done prayer.
After those 40 days.
I went there, no,
because of that 40 days that they gave you from the 1930.
Even all these things I'm saying, I've not even said in my sins because I'm contemplating people.
No, see, we understand it. I understand.
Don't give it this deep.
Yeah, please.
So when I see half man, half snake, the fear, the next thing is Gio had called. When I called you, they say,
when you found yourself in trouble against Gio, you called. But you said it was the man disturbing you at night. Can you hear her contradicting herself?
You mean you saw snake? You saw? I said, yes, I saw it. Okay. When you now praise with me, I will not see myself inside the the more you two will pray for me, I will see myself inside the water.
You know me again.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, like
Nothing is complicated. Yeah.
God. All these
Alele
prayers
gbenye.
are really traumatic. I don't know how people see it. I see myself in captive
Wow.
in the water, but I'm captured.
Mm.
If when he has prayed for me, I'm not like, hey God, what's going on? I
Like
went back.
going deeper and deeper. into
Yes,
something.
even with those prayers.
Mm.
So I don't advise anybody to go and pray those to do for that because I mentioned it in my series and somebody was asking, I said, please don't pray it.
Mm.
So I went back to the 90-30 pastor. He said, you know, I understand your calling. Go back and do another 40 days. Second time, I did another 40 days.
Wow.
I'll find the environment changing. I'm not okay. It's getting worse. After the second 40 days, I did 40 days almost 3 times. At the third
20 days.
yes. That's the passions where you are.
And this lady also wonderful free.
Which fat? I'm not fat. My daddy wants me to be fat.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm slim. I was fasting.
Okay, no, before you started fasting, were you on a big side?
No, I'm always a leopard girl. My daddy has tried.
Statures, it still went on 120 days.
Yeah. Can you
I'm
imagine?
telling you, just one meal, and you're not going to eat any other meal.
What kind of punitive fasting is this for God? I've never had
The
this
third
kind of fasting.
one, I started the fast. That was when I started. That was the worst. I will not. And I had a friend in Unilag then, so I remember her.
Awatawang by 3 days dry, oh. You are still eating. You are still eating once in a day. Awatawang by 3 days dry, oh.
She now has a place in Bariga. We met in Unilag. So where have you been? This is where I'm staying. This is that. So I'm afraid to sleep in the house.
During that third edition.
I'm afraid I can't sleep. I call my friend, please, I'm coming to visit you. She does not pick. She will just notice that I'm there. When I come, she says she's going for vigil. And she can't leave her key for me. I have no choice to return back to that room. And many times I've slept off without locking my gate. And people have told me that, sister, we have noticed that your gate is always open. Are you not afraid? You have mind.
You sleep off without closing your gates. I
forget and just sleep off and discover that I didn't lock the gate.
You sleep off.
So
because of the kind of mysteries you are facing.
I just don't know what's going on. And they say Bariga is very tough and dangerous. Because even when I didn't put burglary, they told me better go and put burglary. A lot of things happen. I've seen a robbery in my
How do you rent a house that doesn't have burglary? In Bariga. I lived in Bariga, Jose Castro Street. I lived in Bariga, in Jose Castro Street, opposite Odunsi Street, for over 30 years. Every street has its own gates. Every street has its own security. Mrs. Ajibade, eye puro. She would lie another line and you will hear what you say.
Let's just try this in the other room while I was doing those prayers.
So all this while you were working for Pastor Lukoya?
I was working for Pastor Lukoya. Yes.
Going from Bariga to the office.
Yes. So there was not a time I didn't even know that it is still dark. People are still sleeping. To me, it's morning. I just opened the door. I say I'm going to Yabatek. When it's still very late, I don't know, maybe it's around 2 or 1 or 3, something like that. Thereabout. I carry my bag. I'm going to school, and
you also studied in Yabatek?
Yes, business admin. So when I got to the bus stop, I saw that everywhere is quiet. But to me, I was not afraid.
That means that you are becoming something else. Your mindset is changing. Your spiritual life is changing. Your psyche.
Yes, instead of those good
that you used to see.
So then I got to the bus stop. I waited, no bus. It's as if the wind is carrying me like this, I don't even know what I'm doing.
In the dark.
Everywhere is quiet. People are sleeping. Then I go to the bus stop, want to enter bus, and the conductors in the bus, they are now looking at me. When I entered, where are you going? I'm going to school.
Mrs. Ajibade, between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., you got out at Bariga. You said there was no bus. Then all of a sudden, there was a bus. And the conductors were looking at it. Which bus will carry you at Bariga to Yabatek between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.? See, Jose Castro Street at Bariga is where they load Sabo, Yaba, Onyigbo. Which boss lifted you between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.? Iroburuku. By 12 a.m., most bosses have stopped working. By 5 a.m., you see them again at the park. Why do you specialize in manipulation and wrong information? All for what? All for clout, all for pity party, all because you want to start your covenant time ministry. Ha, Mrs. Ajibade, kò dá báyìí, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Let me play that place again. Oh.
What are you doing by me? Like, I don't even know what I'm
In
doing.
the dark.
Everywhere is quiet. People are sleeping. Then I go to the bus stop, want to enter bus, and the conductors in the bus, they are now looking at me. When I entered, where are you going? I'm going to school. What are you doing by this time of the hour in the bus? I say, well, I'm going to school. It's morning now. That's why when I discovered, I asked my friend in school, they said, why are you coming to school by this time? It's still dark. People are sleeping. So my life is, I don't understand. So when
in the moment
You yourself don't understand your life. You just said it.
you start seeing you, telling you to
everything
sing,
was worse.
using hand to do your eyes, then put you in that 1930. Then all the prayers, things were just turning
Everything
and
was.
turning.
He didn't put me in the 1930.
Okay.
I just joined a prayer. I just want.
Okay.
You see the lies. They are correcting themselves now. The short man journalist is trying to paint Dr. Luka in bad light. Dr. Luka ló fi ṣe ẹgbẹ́ 1930. She herself said no. Ẹsẹ̀ ara òun lòun fi rìn lọ. She used her 2 legs to walk to 1930.
I was just like, okay, I joined a group. Let me mingle with people.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't run north. So when I now went back to Gio, he said I should be coming for prayer. Then the next thing, he put hand in my ears too. He will dip his hand inside my ears, do like this, hit my womb. When he started hitting my womb, that's when I started having heat from my private part. I'll just, if I go under the sun now, I'll feel heat, like burning sensations. Yeah, and yeah.
If you go under the sun, you will feel heat. Are you supposed to feel cold under the sun? Mrs. Ajibade, the place where they hit your womb, I hope you have your evidence. You get them ready. You. Yóò máa lẹ́yìn, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí yóò máa lẹ́yìn àjàntí ele.
Every day of my life.
It's still happening now.
I don't want to go there. It has really reduced. It's not like before. But that's when I noticed when it comes to deliverance, if you're consistent in God's presence, your deliverance can take forever. It can even take a lifetime. Some people are lucky. They get deliverance a short while. Look at the deliverance can take forever. It can even take a lifetime. Some people are lucky.
Listen to how.
So now I'll feel heat. Like burning sensations.
She said, if you are consistent in God's presence, your deliverance can, in His presence is fullness of joy. In His presence is liberty. In His presence is freedom. In His presence is deliverance. So if you stay in God's presence and you can remain there forever till you get your deliverance. So where is the deliverance? Mrs. Ajibade, let's listen to her again.
Every day of my life.
It's still happening now.
I don't want to go there. It has really reduced.
Listen.
But that's when I noticed when it comes to deliverance, if you're consistent in God's presence, your deliverance can take forever. It can even take a lifetime. Some people are lucky. They get deliverance a short while. Look at now, this man used 6 years to pray for me. So be ready to spend more than 6 years.
To unleaven it.
Yes.
Deliverance is not by luck. MFM is a do-it-yourself ministry. You see people going to Prayer City. every week. GO will even tell you that you can sit down in your own house. I have been in my house several times and did days dry fasting. Several times.
That's what I noticed in life.
To rewind it.
So he dipped his hand in my ear. In the moment he started dipping hand in my ear, those voice I hear just disappeared. The next thing is sound. Every day of my life is sound. Like speaker.
Okay.
Oh, Mama, holy. And I've not had those things before. I hear clearly. I see clearly.
So what are you insinuating? Is that maybe
what did you see?
Distorted your...
That means there's a something can be polluted. There's an obstruction in the spirit realm. Signal is sent to you from heaven, but it's clashing. You are not receiving it. So now every 3 a.m. now, if everywhere is quiet, I will hear the sound. That means they're talking to me. I'm not here. 3 a.m.
Just like the Daniel kind of.
Yeah, that's my comment.
Who are the day that are talking to you, Mrs. Ajibade? They talk that they talk to you. You didn't know that Omologo that married you was going to buy. Mrs. Ajibade? They talk to you. You saw, and saw. Now you have to, even your sibling that I showed yesterday, I will show her again before I finish. I should be done in about 8 minutes thereabout. I will show her again now before I'm done. She's a Muslim and she's living her life peacefully. Here you are, still struggling with all that you saw and all that you heard. I see, I saw, I see, I saw, I heard. They told me. Hey, Lowobi Dangote, you are still following unfortunate blogger up and down. They are begging people to contribute money for you to pay your house rent. I know how you paid your last house rent. Benny, you had to beg her. And she had to tell people to contribute money for you to pay the house rent. Yet you saw, you heard, you saw, you heard. For what purpose?
So it's like you feel that you have lost that thing, that
connection.
Yeah, man, I've written all my experiences with him. When I went back to him, I said, "Sir, I'm hearing some." He said, "No, don't miss your covenant time. Make sure, tell God, your servant is here and speak." I said, "Sir," he said, "Continue like that." After some time, they're avoiding me. You understand?
Who no go avoid you? Even if it's me, won't I have, even I at some point I started avoiding you because you wanted to put your children and you wanted to dump on weekends like this, you wanted to dump them on me. I have things I have to do with my life. I have my own children to take care of. When you burden me and you want to overburden me, I no go run. I go run.
While you are doing the transcription work,
this is like 6 years he have used to pray with me. Oh, Farabale. There are experiences at times that when I was new in his prayer, he tell me to start praying. He's praying for me. My skin usually changed to a baby skin. During when I say, okay, sing, where my skin will turn glow like Moses in the Bible that said when he came down from Mount Sinai, the
glory of God
shone on him that he had to use a shawl.
Yeah.
So it's biblical. I notice when I wake up, I see my skin glowing.
That was in the early.
Yeah, so beautiful. Then after
Madam Ajibade, see my skin is glowing too. As I speak to you, my skin is glowing. Egbami. Trauma is bad.
sometimes having heat, then before you know it, something is walking all over my body. You hear some people saying that something used to walk over.
Yes.
That's since that time I started having things.
Walking
it was
like
worse.
like warm,
Snake,
like
something
snaky
walking all over somebody's body.
system.
I'm like, I thought I came for different prayers. What's
So
going on?
you're getting deeper and deeper
I
into.
don't know what's going on with me. I started having strange dreams. strange dreams attack.
Can you
I will see
imagine?
snake in the
Since
dream.
then.
Every time, I wake up with body pain.
Can you imagine?
I don't know how to explain it. So then after some time, when I told him,
So you wake up with body pain. Now, Dr. Olukoya Kosan. Someone lu ẹ lójú oorun ni. Àbọ̀ lu ẹ lójú ayé.
Mr. President, forgotten the street. So that's where they put international.
Okay.
So they
Still
put,
on around the church area.
So I always stay in the room I work. But the only thing I noticed that was not taken from me was that discernment, then dream.
Okay.
I will know if something is wrong. That was what was left with me. But you see, the fast of seeing and hearing, it was not there anymore.
Yeah.
For you
It's
to
just sounds I hear.
If-
Then I will perceive something, we know, but I can't see it.
Okay.
Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say with this is that when I got into the class house where they put international guests, I became close to one of the guests.
Okay.
That is a foreigner, she's from South Africa.
Yeah.
So she took me as a close friend. She loved me so much. So when I met her, after some time, she would say, let's pray together. But I will now sense in her eyes that something is in your eyes. I still had that discernment that something is wrong. We go to some places. So many things are happening to her.
Looking for deliverance.
Yeah, she's used to be a rose girl, you know, and all that. So she found her way to MFM for prayers. So that's how a lot of things are.
So in that glass house, you now related with that South African, then
She started unveiling more things.
things.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about her own area.
Yeah.
she's still alive now.
Of course, she's
you don't
alive,
know.
but
No, just say a bit about what you know about what she said about.
If you are the
so they can
type
help
to
us.
that,
No, I get it. I know what you're talking about. This is
I
spiritual.
don't want to
thing.
talk about somebody else.
Okay,
I'm talking about.
okay.
I can only pick few things that somebody can learn.
Yeah,
so if you are
exactly.
the type that you're sleeping with different men, you're not sleeping with one person. So if that person has spiritual connect problems, definitely you're going to share
You
from
should
it.
inherit those.
So
How did we get from your South African friend now sleeping with different men? As how now? How did we get there?
in her own case, she slept with somebody she's not supposed to sleep. Never knew that person is deep into occultic.
Okay.
So that was where
okay.
problems started for her.
Wow.
And she discovered a secret room of the person.
Wow.
So in one way, she started having problems, and that's what from there she ran to, I think, TB Joshua. That one became worse.
Yeah.
Then she ran to MFM. So that's how we met, and we were close. We started talking. I told her some of my experiences. But she's the type that she's very, she's not like Nigerians that you try to please people, hide the truth.
Yeah.
So when she goes there, she sees something wrong about some people. Why are people begging in this church?
Yeah.
They always come to this man for money. She would just say in front of everybody. She didn't care. So those people working with him have to tell you that this one is danger here. You can't have this one here.
Yeah.
You understand? So that was how I started staying in
The glass house.
Ashiri
glass
wo ló wà
house.
ní- kò
I've
sáṣírí
been going
kankan
for prayers
corridor.
and there's no change.
Yeah.
I don't hear again. So once it's 3 a.m. or everywhere is quiet, I'll hear like speaker. So I try to browse what is causing that. But when I check online, it's people tell you ancestral. They say the ancestral sound that you should. Then they start introducing you to mind games, yoga, and I knew that that's wrong. So I knew there's no solution. That was how. Eventually, I just said, let me move on with my life. I thought that that's the end.
Guys, we've done 1 hour. Let's stop here. I hope you are following Mrs. Ajibade's stories. I hope you are following. Well, one thing that I can deduce from here is be careful how you help people. Be careful who you help. Be careful who you help. And there are people who have childhood trauma, and those trauma can be with them for a long time and can really, really affect them. Well, I have to go, guys. I have choir rehearsals this afternoon, so let me go and get ready and prepare. By God's grace, when I come back from church tomorrow, we will continue. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your participation on this show. Do have yourself a restful weekend. God bless you.